Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm finally filming my updated skincare routine. So this is now, so it's 2 months post-Roaccutane. I will be filming an update but because I've got makeup on at the moment. So this is just my skincare haul, but I will also, not my skincare haul, freaking hell, I just filmed my skincare haul. This is my like updated routine of what I'm now doing with my skincare since being off Roaccutane. I've been off it for 2 months, so I will also post that update soon. But yeah, now that my skin is sort of going a little bit more combination again, rather than being like all the time just ultra dry, I have changed my skincare. So I'm gonna do face skincare, but I'm also gonna go into what I do for my body as well. So I might just start with body just to get that out of the way. I use the Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Body Wash. I'm just kind of using it just to give it a try. And then this is the product I've been using for my body moisturizer. Just because at the moment in freaking tropical regional Queensland, it is way too freaking hot to put any lotion on at night time. So I've been using this Jergens Wet Skin Moisturizer. So this is the Deep Restoring Argan Oil one. So they've got the coconut one and then the argan one. The argan one is for extra dry skin. The coconut one is for just dry skin. And I freaking love this. You literally just like after you've had a shower, like I just like finish off with like a cold shot of water, and then you while you're still in the shower, after you turn the water off, I just rub this into my skin, and then you just pat yourself, like towel dry yourself, but like pat dry, and I just find it just makes my skin feel so good, and it doesn't feel heavy and greasy on my skin. Like it just makes the skin feel really soft. And I'm finding it's making my tan wear a lot longer as well because I'm so dry. My tan usually goes very patchy, but it's making my tan wear so much better. So definitely recommend this. It's a very new product. You can definitely get it at Pricelines. But yeah, so definitely give that a go if you're very, very dry like me and are suffering in the heat. It's just great. Okay, so moving on to face, I've been using the Simple Hydrating Cleansing Oil. This is very cheap. I think it's only like $10 normally, so then like when it's on sale I usually get it for like $5 or $6. But I just like to do an oil cleanse to get rid of my makeup first before I go in with my like proper like cleaning cleanser. But I love this. It just gets rid of all the makeup and it doesn't leave any oily residue as well, which like if you're using coconut oil and things like that, it leaves a residue, whereas with this it doesn't. It's so nice. So it's a really good like cheap but great product, and I'm pretty sensitive and I don't find I react to this at all, so get onto that if you need a cleansing oil. And then the cleanser I've been using, I've kind of been going between two. So this cleanser that I'm currently now using all the time, I think it was a bit rich for me at first and it kind of broke me out a little bit, and I was still on Roaccutane when I was using it, but I'm not finding it's breaking me out now, is the Lancome Crème Mousse Confort. So it's all French, but this is basically their cleanser for dry skin. So this is unlike any other like cream dry skin cleanser I've ever used. It's very expensive. It's like $60, but I got this for free in a gift with purchase with Lancome, and honestly I feel like it's kind of worth the moolah. It is like a cream. It feels like a really nice light but like heavy at the same time cream, and it foams up really good and like just gives a deep clean, and somehow my skin feels so squeaky clean but not tight and dry. It's like I didn't think that existed. Like I've been using cream cleansers because I just find that gel cleansers are just too like tightening on my skin and too drying. But the thing I don't like about normal cream cleansers is that they leave like, they just don't feel like they clean very well. But this literally feels like it cleans so good, and I freaking love it. Smells good. Do not get it in your eye, because my eye freaking burnt. I literally thought, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to get my eyes cut out. It's like, I was being a bit dramatic, but like it was burning, and I sat there for like half an hour trying to flush it out. So just don't like get it into your eye, but I just like lightly go over my eyes and it's good. But seriously, this is literally the best freaking cleanser for dry skin ever. So if you have dry skin and you're not too sensitive, pick up this. So the face scrub that I'm using now, which I mentioned in my previous skincare haul video, is now the Derma E Microdermabrasion scrub. So it's a sea salt scrub. I find this really freaking good because I'm just so glad I discovered it, because I had people coming into work telling me how like good it was, but I was just a bit cautious of it on my sensitive like skin, being on Roaccutane. However, because I've been off Roaccutane for a couple of months, I thought I'd give this a go, and it's freaking so good. Like, it's just like so, it's like heavy duty, but not to the point where you're like ripping your skin. Like, it feels like a healthy, it feels like it's good for your skin. It doesn't feel like a freaking St. Ives apricot scrub or whatever. Like, it's really, really nice. It's hard to explain. It's still very fine, but there's just a lot of the bits of sea salt in there, and it's honestly just the best freaking exfoliator ever. Like, I'm still pretty sensitive, and what I did was I just like applied light pressure. I didn't go too heavy, and I found it was fine on my skin. So basically, let's read. Fine textured crystal blend. Buffs away dullness, smooths the look of fine lines, wrinkles, roughness, and acne scars for a healthier, more youthful radiance. So, it's really, 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 really fine. Very, very fine. It's designed to be kind of like a microdermabrasion treatment. So it's an ultra fine scrub. So I think this could be a good one for sensitive skin that gets a bit dry and flaky. This could definitely be a good one for you. I'd probably just use it like twice a week. That's just what I'm gonna do. So give this one a try. Okay, so the toner that I have been using, I've been using the Bioderma, the Sensibio tonic, the pink one. I've stopped using that because I just felt like I needed something just a little bit more hydrating. So I just picked up, like, I just wanted to give this a go. So I picked up their Hydrabio tonic. So this is just more of a hydration toner. So the sensitive one is really, really good. Like, I love it. Just because the skincare sale was on, I just decided to try the hydrating one while it was on sale. And I still have a little bit of the pink one left. So I think I'll just switch between them. But I really like this so far. I have only been using it for a couple of days, but it is really, really, really good. To me, it helps sync my, like, gets my serums to absorb better, so I really like that about it. And apparently you can use it in the eye area as well, so you can't usually use toners there, so that's pretty good. But yeah, does have fragrance in it, so if you're a bit conscious of fragrance, probably stay clear. It doesn't say they're cruelty free, so this might not be a good one for you if you're conscious of like purchasing purchasing cruelty free products. But yeah, I really love this. Is like very similar to brands like Avène and La Roche-Posay. It's like that French skincare for like ultra sensitive skin, so definitely highly recommend this. Now, I've also introduced a new thing into my skincare. Ignore my messy bed in the background of the mirror, but I now have a beauty fridge. So this I bought just before Christmas. I've been keeping all of my skincare in here. I find it's enough room for like all my face stuff. I keep my face masks in here, and they've got a little shelf. So I like it. My dad was getting sick of me keeping my skincare in the like food fridge. He would get mad. He'd be like, it doesn't belong in here. Food belongs in here. And I'd be like, well, Dad, my skincare's gonna go off. And he was like, I don't care. So I just wanted to buy it because I've wanted to try it for so long. And I've seen it advertised, and then when we finally got them in at work, I was like, I think I have to have one. Just for the gimmicky reasons, like I literally was just like, it'd be cute to have a fridge in my room with my skincare. But I keep everything in here. So basically for serum, during the day I use the Ordinary Buffet serum. This has been in my routine for like 2 years now. I love this. This stops me getting those weird little texture bumps every now and then, and I just think it's really important to start using some form of like anti-aging skincare, like when you're, you know, pretty young. Best thing for aging is prevention. So if you're using stuff like this when you're young, you're going to look great when you're older. And also drink water and use sunscreen. But this helps. It's really freaking good. So it's fine line, surface hydration, texture, wrinkles. So it's like a basically all-in-one serum. I freaking love it. So if you're looking for something for an anti-aging, or you get those little texture bumps, this is definitely the thing for you. You can get it at Priceline. I'm pretty sure the price is $24.90 of this, so it's not too bad. It's really good. I usually have to buy like one of these every, I'd say probably once every like 3 to 4 months I have to buy one. That's just because I use it freaking every day. But yeah, really, really good one, this one. And then for my eye cream, I use the La Roche-Posay, the Tolerian eye cream. So this is just a purely hydrating eye cream. I find that like anything that's got a little bit of hydration and a little bit of whatever else in it, like the brightening creams and stuff, they just don't have enough hydration for me. I need something really ultra hydrating. I get so crepey under my eyes. So I use that, and that has been really good. I've really, really loved this one, so I'm going to continue using that. And I've kind of been going in between moisturizers, but this one I've just introduced into my routine not long ago. This is the Clear Skincare Moisture Plus moisturizing cream. So this one you can use as a day or a night moisturizer. It's literally just a hydration moisturizer. It's not like a night cream or anything like that. It's a really nice like gel, soft gel like consistency. So I find it's a really good light hydrator, but that still has a lot of hydration. I feel like the consistency is very similar to the Clinique Hydro Boost. Not Clinique Hydro Boost, the Clinique Moisture Surge. I was thinking of Neutrogena Hydro Boost. And it doesn't really have a smell to it. Like, it's just a very clean smell, I guess. Because the thing I don't like about the Clinique one or the Neutrogena one is that they just have that fragrance to it, and I just can't stand the smell of them. But I love that because it doesn't have any, well, let's see. No, it actually doesn't have fragrance. So, and it's a very basic moisturizing cream. So I really, really like that. I think this is normally like $32. You get 30 grams in here. It doesn't seem like a lot, and it seems like a really tiny jar, but I think because you don't use much, it's gonna last just as long as what a normal moisturizer does. And to be honest, I'd rather pay for the formula than have to pay for like more product and not get as good of a formula. So I reckon that's pretty good. And then I just use my La Roche-Posay sunscreen over the top of all of that. Then I just do my makeup as normal. So getting into the nighttime skincare, so I basically do all of those things. But basically the only thing that changes at nighttime is the serum that I use, the eye cream, and sometimes I add like a facial oil and then a heavier moisturizer just if I'm feeling a bit more dry. So I haven't bought a full size for a while because like I literally work at a place that stocks Estee Lauder, and I just keep like getting the samples to run on until I can like afford to get more. But Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair, everyone, it's the freaking bomb. Like, I just feel like there's nothing that's ever going to compare to this. It literally just saves your skin. If you are anyone who's got any skin conditions, like, you know, if you've been on Roaccutane and that, I was told by a lot of people that while I was on Roaccutane, I should start using this because it'll kickstart the repair of my skin. And I'm so glad I did, because I feel like that really helped during that time to keep my skin from being so dry. Like I feel like I really didn't have any like cracking and peeling on my skin. It was only on my lips I had that, whereas so many people on Roaccutane have that cracking and peeling of the actual like skin. But I didn't have that at all, and I feel like it's down to this bad boy here. It's so hydrating, it's anti-aging, it's just amazing. I freaking love it. It's expensive as hell for a full size 90ml bottle, which is like this big. You're looking at like $200, but it's freaking good. So I think if you're willing to spend the money on something like that, definitely get it. It's so freaking good. And then the eye cream that I use for the nighttime is again Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Eye. So this is the new one they've brought out. It's a bit of a thicker consistency to the old eye recovery complex that they had, which was more of a serum-y consistency. This one's more kind of like a cream, I guess, but it's still a serum, but think of like a really thick serum. Like, it's very thick. So it's very nice and rich for nighttime. I do this sometimes with the La Roche-Posay hydrating eye cream over the top, just if I need a little bit more hydration. But I freaking love this. Like, it just feels so nice. Like, I guess I don't really notice like a visible difference with it, but I know it's probably doing something for me in the long term with anti-aging, so I'm going to keep using it. And then the other, so the moisturizer that I use sometimes at night time if I'm feeling a little extra dry, like if it's during winter or whatever, is the Drunk Elephant Lala Retro moisturizer. So this is just the mini size one. I got this with my Mecca gift card, but I was just kind of like trialing it out, and I've had it for a couple months, and like, it's really freaking good. It smells amazing, and it's just so richly hydrating, and it's like one of those moisturizers that just makes your skin feel so soft and smooth. It's probably a bit heavy for during summer. Like, I haven't been able to use it for a little bit, but if you're a bit extra dry, or you just need something for during the winter to like get a bit of that extra dryness, this is a really good one. I'm not sure how much it actually retails for. I've never bought a full size, so we'll see if I actually have the funds to buy a full size one day. But I really love this. It's really good, and I haven't tried any other moisturizer that's quite like this, so it's really good. Definitely give it a go. And then one of my favourite face masks for if I need a bit of extra hydration is the Clear Skincare Hyaluronic Acid Mask. So these are only $5.50, so very cheap, great price. And they are honestly just the most hydrating face mask I've ever tried. And I feel like, even though they're like a paper mask, like I find most paper masks aren't that hydrating. I feel like the gel ones work a bit better, but for a paper mask, this works literally so good. This is honestly my favourite hydrating face mask. It's the most effective and the cheapest, so best of both worlds. And I have a lot of other like skincare items and that I've just got in there just to keep like in date, that I don't use all the time, but I just reach for them occasionally. Like, I've got some facial oils and things like that, but they're not ones that I'm like in love with. It's just kind of like I'm keeping it there because it costs me a bit of money, and I just kind of want to eventually try and use it all. But that's basically it for my updated routine. I still use my electronic cleansing brush. I need to get a new one though, because I feel like even though I've given it a really deep clean, I feel like there's just so much bacteria in it, and I think I just need to get rid of it and get a whole new one. So I'm just waiting until I have like enough money. But story of my life. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions about any of the products that I'm using, or like if you want skincare advice, I can help. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.